Hello guys, how are you today? So the recipe I'm going to reveal you the secret of today, or some of the secrets because there is so much, is bread. It's something that can seem so challenging. I don't know why, and it's been the case for me as well. I mean, it's only a year ago that I started to cook it properly, and I mean, I do not regret it. It's so delicious. I cook it every 2 days, and every time I make it for my guests, they are really happy. I mean, I don't talk about like the big bread you do in the bread machine. I'm talking about a real crusty baguette with like the fluffiness, the crunchy top and everything, and you will be able to do this as well. So let's get started. The ingredients for bread are extremely simple and really cheap as well. So I would recommend to go for the best quality you could go to. Organic, ideally. That's just my advice. You need 365 grams of water, 100 grams of plain flour, 450 grams of white flour. I will just simply add the flour. Ooh! The other flour, I was not expecting that. And the water on top. I think up until there you can follow me. To mix it all together, we're going to need this tool. Here we go. 10 minutes on the smallest speed. No more complicated than that. Here we go. Such a sunny day today, it's crazy. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Sun and snow, that's beautiful. So, I will stop that. Yeah, I think you hear me better now. I will just gently, oops, remove the dough from the axe. Try to do it cleanly with a spoon, but I can tell you with the fingers is the easiest way. After it's up to you. Here is my water and flour. They need to rest together for half an hour. And for this I will need a wet towel. And I will cover it with. You've been really patient. Now we can go on the next step. You will have to use some dry yeast, 5 grams, or if you're using fresh yeast, it will be double the quantity, exactly the same process, so 10 grams. Salt, 10 grams. Sunflower seeds, 50 grams. You don't have to put this one and it will not change anything to the recipe, but that's my little twist I really love for bread, I got to admit. And you could use any nuts you want. I really enjoy to do it with walnuts as well. And some warm water. Warm water means you can put your fingers in it with feeling the warmth, but without feeling burns. I will add together the water and the yeast. I will gently mix it together. Take your bread dough. You will put the sunflower seeds, the salt on top, and that's really important because it needs not to come into contact with the yeast until it starts mixing. My mix is almost amalgamated together. Yeah, perfect. So I pour it on the sides. And it's ready to start mixing again on the smallest speed again and for 10 minutes. You know the drill. Here it is. You can stop it and remove it. I will cover it with a wet towel, and this time it's going to have to wait quite a lot of time. Generally what I do is I will do the preparation on the evening and I will cook it on the morning, so 7 p.m. to 8 a.m. about 12 hours. Or you could do it on the morning and cook it for the dinner. It's up to you, but it needs to have a reasonable amount of hour to raise. I've been cheating a bit because I've prepared it yesterday. So my dough is actually ready, or at least the one I've prepared. All raised up as we want. For this step you do need a bit of flour for the surface. You need this tool. You will flour the surface generously because you don't want it to attach to it. And you will come together your dough. I will split it in 2 parts. And actually half of it is going to go in the fridge because this is quite a lot of bread. Half of it I will cook today and the other half I will use for tomorrow. Oh, by the way, I've been preheating my oven at the maximum temperature you can go to. Mine go to 240 degrees. And also I've put the oven plate on it. You will need the surface on which the bread is going to cook to be ridiculously hot. Here it is for the rest of the bread. What I will do is I will shape it quite flat as a rectangle, as you can see. And I will fold it and towards the middle again. You have your shape of baguette. What I do is I leave the open part in the middle, and you try to do something quite straight. It looks nicer, but you try also to cover it nicely with flour. I like to have the little bump in the middle, so I will shape it like this and shape something quite smaller. But you can decide exactly the shape you want. This is the kind of bread I like. I will put it on a paper and on a chopping board. It's really important because this is what will allow me to slice it in the oven directly on the hot surface. So now you can just wait that your oven is at the right temperature, and you can prepare a little bowl with water, because once your bread is in the oven, you will throw a bit of water to create the steam. So now the oven is at the right temperature. I will really quickly open it, put my bread in it. So what I do is I will slice it as I would slice a pizza on the hot surface. I have my little bowl of water. Done. Timing for 15 minutes. I put 15 minutes, but it's really up to you. It depends on how hot your oven goes. It depends as well how you like your crust. If you like it really, really dark or more light color, you will have to decide and find out what's best for you. My bread is ready. I will take it out of the oven. I'm always like a children about my bread. I like it so much. So you can see it's like you would dream of a really nice baguette. You have like the fluffiness, the crunchiness, you can hear. Really nice. But resist to the temptation to eat it straight away. When it's still really hot, it will not cut really nicely and it's not so digest, so wait at least 10 minutes. I'm sorry guys, but after you will really enjoy that. Look at that. I can feel the nice smell of bread. Love it.